Perfect. After 3 then. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shit, hang on, sorry, do that again. Yeah, no.
I realised as I was doing it, I didn't give you enough notice.
No, like
literally,
okay. I'd grabbed my coffee and I'd just lifted it to my lips. And I was, oh fuck.
Oh fuck, we need to sync up, don't we? Oh no.
Oh, okay. All right, try again.
4 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep myself sufficiently caffeinated. So, but yeah.
Got you. Okay, after 3.
Yep.
Okay. Professionals as ever.
We're in. Okay.
God wishes it is.
Okay. I know you would have thought that we'd learned, but there we go.
Oh, I feel like this year has reset our skill sets. Like, you know how in games you can hit the respec button, it just undoes all the skills you've learned.
And you've got to choose where to put your skill points again.
I've accidentally done that on this podcast. Everything we've learned up till now.
Yeah.
Including keeping a reliable schedule where all 3 of us are in a room on a bi-weekly basis.
Yep, that's pretty much the long and the short of it. That's how I feel.
Which is not being able to do it.
Yeah, this is it.
Hi everyone, welcome to another special episode of the Shipping Forecast. I'm James, joining me is Nick.
Hi.
And not Grace. It's Grace's turn to have... Literally, Grace's turn to have fucked off to a Steam rally. I don't know how you both do it on 2 recurring sessions, but there we are.
Oh, it was...
Could you please just go to the same Steam rally once, and then we could just, we can plan around that. That'd make life so much easier.
No, that's not the point. There's so much to see.
Well, at least go to the same ones, and then we can move the schedule accordingly, whereas... Instead of planning, I'm just moaning. I'm the only one that cares about the schedule. I know.
The thing is, right? The thing is, I would quite happily have either of you along for the ride. It's just that you're not particularly interested, which is fair enough.
Yep.
And Grace doesn't particularly like driving long distance.
That's true. You need to pick her up and then go to one of these things.
Yeah, excellent.
I mean, you like long driving, so that works for you, right?
Oh, yeah, this is it. But it's kind of silly when I'm coming down to the Fens and then we've got somewhere Manchester way on, for example. You know.
I've never heard you complain about a long drive before. I didn't expect you to start now.
Yeah, this is true. It's, if it was on the way, then yeah, fair enough.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
we go.
Just the 2 of us for now. This is also not even the usual day we're recording, because there's been various chaos, and it's been hard to get Nick in a room. So,
oh yeah,
all that has been going on.
Yeah, this is it. There has. I won't go into too much detail. However, it's sort of various family stuff, and sadly, Sophie's dog, which she's had for 11 years or more, sadly had to be put to sleep. The other stuff. So. I spent last week in a sort of miserable bubble, but there was something that happened which made me laugh, to be fair.
Okay.
Because I went to shop on the Wednesday, before I was due to go back to work. So Wednesday evening, I went in, I'm just getting a few bare essentials, and I decided to buy a scratch card, right? And I thought...
Oh, no.
No, I decided to buy a scratch card, and I thought to myself... I'll treat myself to one of the expensive ones, because you always hear these stories in the papers about, I was at my lowest ebb and then I won the lottery, or, I only nipped into the shop to get out the rain and bought a scratch card for something to do and won £5,000 or something like that. And I got home and I thought, right, we're going to do this scratch card, we're going to do it. And anyway, I scratched off all the things in... not gleeful anticipation, but anticipation nonetheless, to realise that I'd won a £5.
Oh.
The scratch card cost me a £5, and I was more pissed off than winning nothing, because now it means I have to drive back to the shop to cash the scratch card in.
To get your money back.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's frustrating.
it was a case of just my luck. You know, it was like being ran over by an ambulance because, you know, like if you're going to get run over, probably one of the luckiest things to be run over by is probably an ambulance because they could just shovel
I
you in
feel
the
like
back.
earning what you've lost is a little bit better because it's not like you don't experience pain if you're hit by an ambulance.
Well, yeah, this is true, but it was being unlucky and unlucky at the same time, which
I guess so.
yeah, which about summed these past 6 months up really. But there we go.
I get you.
Yeah, we are halfway through the year. We live in hope.
Oh, but yeah, it's been chaos on the scheduling. It's not, to be clear, it's not that any of us hate each other.
No.
I wanted to get that in just to be extra kind of. I imagine that's what people speculate when suddenly, oh, one of the hosts is regularly missing. What's going on?
No, we're not doing a Fleetwood Mac. So
I don't know enough about music to comment.
You should look it up at some point in your own time. It's a hell of a story, but there we go.
Got you. And Sophie is not Yoko Ono, to my knowledge.
No.
Though if she wants to start showing up on the show and just derailing it to talk about weird hipster nonsense, I think that would be very funny.
If she
just screaming into your microphone as performance art from time to time.
I did sort of mention having her on as the lore expert for Shrek, if we do a Shrek episode.
I could see that. I could see her being. You mean when we do a Shrek episode?
Okay, when we do a Shrek episode. I didn't know that was on the cards.
That's only a matter of time.
But
it's
yeah,
absolutely on the cards.
fair enough.
Talking of things on the cards for episodes, I actually have what's the word? I have a listener comment here from YouTube. I just wanted to run past you, Nick. Now, this is on the episode that was me and Grace talking about daddy issues last time.
Okay.
This is from Irving 4. As an American, I'm starved for train content. Bring on the train episodes.
Oh,
Nick, would you care to respond to that? I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes. Go ham.
Honestly, quite flattered that somebody out there just wants to hear me ramble on about trains. However, I didn't really have time to produce my own episodes before all this kicked off. Never mind now. Also, the last time I edited an episode of the podcast was when you were away, James, if memory serves me correctly.
It was when I was doing driving lessons.
Yeah, that was it. And before, like, have you ever heard Ranulph Fiennes talk about his journey to the pole?
No.
And the problem he had, where, as well as the extreme cold and the extreme danger and stuff like that, being isolated with people, with the same people for an extended length of time, you eventually begin to hate them.
That's what editing an episode is like.
And yeah, exactly. That's what it was like.
I'm intimately familiar with that feeling.
Oh yeah, this is it. Like towards the end, you would cease to be human beings in my mind, and you were just these wet pink things with mouths, which just made horrible slobbering noises instead of words.
Frankly, it is a testament to how strong my friendship is with both you and Grace that I have not murdered either of you in the years of editing this.
Yeah, like 100%. So I honestly do.
But that's not what I meant, Nick, incidentally. I'm not saying you should go away and make your own train episodes. I'm saying if you want to talk about trains briefly for Irving 4 or Irving IV, I don't know, that looks like a 4 to me.
Okay.
But maybe I'm wrong. If you want to do that, you can, is what I'm saying. It wasn't fuck off and edit your own train episode.
No, like...
It was, I'm giving you a segment while I'm feeling generous. Go.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to talk about. It's been... I think my sort of last big event was on the Severn Valley Railway where I went down to their diesel gala. However, Irving 4, if you are starved for content, there are plenty of sort of British YouTubers, podcasters who do railway stuff. Am I allowed to shout them out?
Go on then.
Okay, I'll do a few. Like Laurie's Mechanical
They're not
Marvels.
competition to us.
No, they're not. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Laurie's Mechanical Marvels. He's quite good. Chris Eden Green, good as well. If you're looking for background noise, I suppose you could watch Sam's Trains review model railways and stuff like that. So yeah, there's plenty out there.
Cool.
But yeah,
I will also let Nick and Grace talk about trains more often if that is what the people want.
oh, how the turntables.
I think people just want me to suffer, to be honest. But...
oh man.
Okay. Last time we did an episode where it was just the two of us. It was me and Grace talking about daddy issues. I feel like we should do mummy issues to follow that up.
Yeah, since we're doing, is it 2 Chaos episodes in a row now?
2 in a row, absolutely.
Right, I see.
To be honest, I feel like at this point we may as well just admit the format has changed. It's just going to be us dicking about for a bit.
Well, we're going to look at fanfic as well.
Oh yeah, we're going to stay true to our roots, but minor format shift. We're going to dick about, we're going to look at fanfic.
Yeah, just basically
probably less reviews for now, purely because of time constraints, but we're still going to be here.
Yeah, this is it. We're keeping it going despite the turmoil which is happening.
God seems to want us to stop. However...
The devil works fast, but we work faster.
Exactly.
Well...
I'm here to... I don't know. I'm not going to say we're here to spite the face of God. That's a bit much. But we're here to... I don't know. Help me finish this sentence.
We don't let the will of the divine tell us what to do.
Exactly.
So there may be too many podcasts in the world, and we are going to continue to be one of them.
Exactly. I feel like Dionysius would want us to continue.
I am not quite sure who that is.
Greek god of partying.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
You need to play some Hades. Anyway, talking of Hades, Nick, who's your favourite MILF?
Okay. I see where this is going here.
Yep.
I mean, the one from recent times, of course, Lady Dimitrescu has my heart, but there we go. Despite not having played any of the Resident Evil games.
See, I bought Resident Evil 8 in the Steam Winter Sale, I think.
Was it good?
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay.
I bought it coming off the end of Resident Evil 4, which I had just finished beating. And I was like, oh, fantastic, I'll do these. I bought a bunch of Resident Evils. I started playing 2, and I realised I wasn't enjoying Resident Evil 2, and that meant I haven't really continued yet. But 7 and 8 are very different games, so I should probably give them a proper shakedown eventually.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I think out of the two of us, you're probably more likely to like them than me.
I would have thought so.
So, yeah.
I've played my horror games. I've beaten Resident Evil 4.
Oh, cool.
It was very good. It was very silly. You can parry a chainsaw with your combat knife, which I thought was quite cool. You can suplex an old lady if you come at her from the right angle, which is very good. Do you know anything about Resident Evil 4?
I think I sometimes watch these sort of like long form video essays on video game history and stuff on YouTube and stuff. I seem to remember Resident Evil 4 was when it got quite a lot campier.
It was very goofy.
Yeah.
So it's the story of Leon S. Kennedy, who is a man with an emo haircut. He is sent to rescue the president's daughter from a Spanish village, and everyone there is trying to kill you. And there's a lot of angry Spanish. It's deeply racist towards the Spanish, incidentally. Like, this is not an accurate representation of Spain at all.
Oh, I see.
Spanish village in the same way The Wicker Man is an accurate depiction of a British village.
I see.
In fact, it may as well have just been the Wicker Man village, the way it's not even like a hot climate in Spain. It's all just kind of grim rain and like peasants throwing like sickles at you.
Yeah, atmospheric.
Yeah. Very horror. And yeah, you rescue the president's daughter from a cult. And you can do that by suplexing old ladies into the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh. So the old lady is actively trying to kill you. You don't just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a cult. The entire village is out to kill you, including the old ladies. And your response could be to suplex an old lady.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And yeah, that's a lot of fun. I would recommend Resident Evil 4.
Right, okay, so you don't just sort of like sneak behind Mrs. Miggins while she's on her way to the shop and just be like, right, that's it.
No, Mrs. Miggins is the devil at this point, and you can just like suplex her.
Oh, I see.
Right, so I've not put much thought into this, but I'm gonna say my favorite MILF is this one.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look on my secondary device.
Lest your first device be contaminated.
Lest my first device be contaminated. I mean, to be fair, you posted it in the Discord, so
Exactly.
like Sophie's going to see it as well.
That's fine.
Here we go. Hot Alien Smash or Pass. Okay.
So this is the macrophage from Cells at Work.
Right.
There are millions of her in your bloodstream right now.
I see.
And her role is to kill bacteria.
With a big sword.
With a big sword. I posted a second picture. Yeah, she and her friends, they show up. They're not the first response white blood cells. They're the ones that show up later, like the big ones.
I see. They're the SWAT team equivalent.
Exactly.
When
I can't remember.
Hits the fan.
I'm just going to Google macrophage just so I can get like a basic Wikipedia what cells do. Type of white blood cell. They engulf and digest pathogens such as cancer cells, microbes, cellular debris, and foreign substances.
Right, I see.
So they are the cleanup crew, which is why she's dressed up as a maid. You see? Educational anime.
Yeah, I see how that works.
Yeah.
But then again, it can't have been that educational because you had to Google what was
well, yeah,
going
I've forgotten, admittedly. It's been a while. But how many cells can you name?
Red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets.
Oh, yeah, platelets are in Cells at Work.
Stem cells.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it.
You know what? Good enough.
My GCSE science has failed me.
It's a start. So, follow-up question. Who do you suppose the internet's favourite MILF is?
That's a tough one.
Because when we went in Googling DILF and daddy issues, we had some ideas. They were pretty spot on, I think.
Okay, I see.
Like, a lot of it was in line with my expectations. I'm not sure what we're going to expect from AO3 today.
I reckon there will be a lot of Lady D.
Yeah?
I reckon there'll also be a lot of anime.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty safe bet because of, AO3 being probably about 90% about, anime and stuff, but yeah.
I'm also thinking about Principal Weems from Wednesday.
Okay, yep, fair enough.
I think they're going to show up. On that note, I've just messaged Grace with no context. I've just said, who is your favourite MILF?
Oh, so, yeah, we'll find out in real time.
My prediction is Weems for Grace. You heard it here first. I'll leave this in, because she will reply, probably, and I'll know if I'm right or wrong. Hopefully she'll reply while I'm recording.
Yeah,
so.
And then you two can discover who's Grace's favourite MILF. Place
your guesses now. Nick, who do you think Grace's favourite MILF is?
Honestly, I think Weems is a safe bet.
Yeah. I'm going to leave with that. Or, this is a wildcard guess, Hestia from Hades 2.
Okay.
Because Grace has been playing a lot of Hades in the early access.
It could go either way, really.
And she's like this old lady who... it's weird, they've made this Greek god a really Yorkshire old lady, and she's quite nice.
Okay.
Like, she's the god of fireplaces and also fire. But she also shows, oh, you're right, love. Oh, it must be cold down there. Let me get you something to help.
It makes sense. Like, when I think of Yorkshire, I always think of, like, a person in a flat cap opening the door to their little cottage to get out the rain. There's a roaring fire. There's maybe something in the stove that smells nice. You all right, love? Oh, no, then, love. Tease up, that sort of thing.
Let me briefly show you a picture of Hestia from... We will be doing a Hades episode when it properly comes out.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, just sort of nice old lady go, oh, well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Yeah.
Yeah, she does look quite homely. Quite, yeah.
I reckon that's Grace's.
Okay,
I
fair
could
enough.
be wrong. I'll keep an eye on my phone.
Oh,
See if.
actually, I forgot about Morticia Adams.
Oh, yeah? Is she your favourite
I,
MILF?
I think she is, yes. Yeah.
That's a valid pick, to be honest.
The thing is,
Oh, you don't mean Catherine Zeta-Jones, though, do
No,
you?
no, I mean Angelica
Ah,
Huston's Morticia.
that's fair.
Yeah, she has my heart. Well, actually, uh, she would if she didn't love Gomez so much.
Ah,
Like, even if I had the opportunity, I don't think I could break that up.
completely understandable.
So,
Um, we probably mentioned this in the Wednesday episode, but Catherine Zeta-Jones was very much a formative crush of mine in The Mask of Zorro, so I completely get it.
I see. Fair enough.
I also couldn't split her up with Antonio Banderas because they make it work.
Yep.
Oh, Antonio Banderas would have made a pretty good Gomez Adams. Probably too handsome for it, but
Yeah, I think you would. Like, in the... Raul Julia doesn't really look like the cartoon Gomez, but Antonio Banderas would probably look a lot closer to Raul Julia's Gomez.
hang on, I don't actually know. Let me see. You know what? Yeah, I could see Antonio Banderas playing classic Adams Family.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. It's Louis Guzman, who played him in Wednesday, looks a lot more accurate to the comics.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
I'm looking at John Aston
Okay,
right now,
I see.
who played him in 1964.
Let me find a comic picture for you.
Cool.
Yeah, here we go. So that is basically how they all looked in the comics.
And you put him in Smash or Pass, so
Well,
I do have to say pass on Gomez Adams.
no, that's fine. You couldn't break up what he has with Morticia anyway. So
No, I completely agree. There's a comic I've been following on Tumblr that ships Ash's mum from Pokemon with Jessie from Team Rocket.
okay,
And it's been very compelling to read as they go.
like
Not a ship I would have endorsed because I'm very much Team Jessie with James. Like they're an OG pair. That's the train of thought that just happened. It's like, oh, you can't split them up, and I was like, just like Jessie and James. But somehow it works.
that's interesting because is there anything in the show to sort of kick this off?
Not that I'm aware of,
Yeah.
but the comic works. I'm gonna look up that author because I shouldn't just be talking about this comic without it. Without shouting it.
Yeah, crediting the author.
Exactly. Let me look through things I follow. Complete tangent, unrelated. I opened Tumblr. First thing I saw. This will only be relevant to me and Eunuch.
Okay.
Some fairly good fan art, but captioned. I've been drawing furry Angus for 2 years now. It's my go-to project when I get brain locked. Angus McFife, Glory Hammer.
Angus McFife. Oh, okay.
as some kind of animal. By Blasted King, which looks very good.
I was sort of wondering, like, where is this going? I'm thinking, of all the Anguses that I know, like, in fact, both the Anguses I know are
McFife.
of the of the rock
I'll send that to you directly.
and heavy metal sort of thing. You know, Angus Young from AC/DC and Angus McFife of Glory Hammer.
Not his real name.
He's real to me.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, I see. Do you think he might be a fox or a badger or?
I don't know.
He is some kind of furry animal, though. It's good art.
Sorry, I should have been more prepared for this.
That's okay. We preparation went out the window a long time ago.
Oh, didn't it? Maybe I should check my followers. You know who else is a good MILF?
Oh, go on.
Jessica Atreides from Dune.
I haven't seen Dune yet.
Oh,
Dune, not Dune.
go see Dune.
I read the book a long time ago, but I can't remember much of it.
So it came up in the last episode talking about DILFs. Poor old Paul Atreides has 4 dads at this point.
Okay.
To wherever the films are at this point, which I think is to the end of the first book.
Right, I see.
Don't quote me on that. I'm a poser. But yeah, Jessica.
Yeah, in fact, I I think I got that Dune when I got drunk and stole a load of books from a friend's university common room.
Was this anyone we know
Yeah, it was.
that I know?
In
When
fact,
did you do this?
in fact, I think.
You can bleep the name.
In fact, I think you were there. It was when we visited.
Oh.
So yeah,
Uh,
in the north of England,
yes.
near to Scotland.
I do remember that trip. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was. It was. Hit my first 100 mile an hour on the way back as well.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah,
I was
fun.
hungover and bricking it. So that delightful author who's doing that delightful comic is Yamujiburo on Tumblr.
Okay.
I've no doubt butchered that, but I spent that long looking. I may as well do my best.
Yeah, so thank you, and we apologise.
Thank you for introducing me to the idea that Ash's mum, Delia, and Jessie works pretty well.
I'll need to have a look at that. I'm quite curious as to see how the hows and the whys and the wheres.
I'll send you a link. It's quite wholesome. There you go.
Oh, here we go.
But that's for another time. Any other top MILFs you think we'll see?
It's such a broad tag.
It is. Do you want to just jump in?
Yeah, it's such a broad tag. I think we should. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's find out. I keep wanting to call it Britain's next top MILF. Maybe that'll be the episode title. Well, following up, who is Britain's top MILF?
Britain's top MILF.
Specifically Britain's top MILF, yeah.
I'm going to Google it.
Oh, yeah, what comes up from Google? If we Google Britain's top MILF.
I have just Googled it, and basically the only links which aren't adult websites are one is the Sun, one is the Daily Star. So, yeah.
I'd like to think we're classier than them.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So being a hipster who dabbles in computer stuff, I use DuckDuckGo rather than Google.
Okay.
So I typed in Britain's top MILF. The third website down is topratedmilfs.com.
Oh, wow, okay.
They've got a listicle, and it's all porn stars. Never mind. Let's leave that be.
Right, I have found a non-adult industry answer here.
Okay.
This is from the student room, and
Okay.
it's a forum by the looks of things. Somebody has posed the question, who is the hottest MILF?
Okay.
Like, the top result is Carol Vorderman. So, yeah, I can kind of see it. Oh, I think I've got to sign up after that. So, yeah, that's what paid to that. I'm not a student, and, given the choice,
It's not
I
worth
would be in a room.
signing up.
But, yeah, there we go.
Fair. I used to have a student room account. I wonder if I can...
Oh.
I can't be bothered.
Nah, reopening old wounds.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's cringe on there.
Don't go back, go forward.
That's fair. I found a Reddit page,
Okay.
r/UKTV MILFs.
UKTV?
UK_TV_MILFs.
Oh, not like UKTV the channel, like UKTV Gold.
Maybe it should be a channel.
Is there a UKTV MILF?
Well, if you go by top rated of all time, it's Rachel Riley, apparently.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Solid choice,
So-
internet.
Now we've answered that.
Now we've cracked it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Right, let's
boy.
see what AO3 thinks.
Okay, so I'm literally just going to do my advanced search.
Yeah, so you go to additional tags.
Yeah, then additional tags, and then I'm just going to put MILF.
So when you type in MILF into the additional tags, obviously you get the autofill. And I'd just like to talk about who comes up
Oh,
in the
boy.
autofill. So there's MILF Pete Maverick Mitchell.
Is that
Who is Pete Maverick Mitchell?
that's not the
Top
Maverick
Gun.
from Top Gun, is it? Hang on.
I hope so. Actually, that'd be
Pete
really
Mitchell.
fun.
1 second.
I don't think his name's Pete Mitchell.
Yeah, it is. It's Pete
It is.
Mitchell.
Really? That's such a shit name. What were they thinking calling the badass Tom Cruise character Pete? I thought it was going to be an EastEnders character.
Well, they did call him.
Pete Mitchell.
They did call him Maverick.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
Which
Hang on, have we cracked it? So, I remember you telling me something about Top Gun, right?
Okay, yeah.
You told me that the least realistic thing about Top Gun is the fact that everyone got to pick their own cool call sign, when in actual fact, your call sign is based on something embarrassing you did.
Ah, yes. It's picked by your teammates instead, by your crewmates. And it's usually either an unusual or embarrassing part of your body or your personality, or something that you did. Like there was a, if memory serves me correctly, there was an Air Force pilot whose call sign became Stab because basically he shot himself twice in in a fighter jet, and also had to sort of failed to stop on the aircraft carrier and had to go around, which is called a bolter. If you do that, you do a bolter. So his call sign was shat twice and bolted, which I think is fantastic.
So here's my headcanon.
Okay, yeah.
Young Pete Mitchell joining Aircraft Academy. He didn't go to Top Gun, I believe. At first, he came back to teach, right? Something like that? I can't remember. Anyway.
Yeah.
They heard his boring-ass accountant name and were like, okay, we're calling you Maverick just because it's funny. And then he built his entire identity around that and became the glasses-wearing misogynist that we see in the film.
Yeah, actually became Top Gun.
Yeah, because at first he was just like a really awkward accountant-looking guy. And they were like, Pete, yeah, go on, Maverick. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to reinvent myself. And bought a leather jacket and a motorbike. There we go. I've solved your plot hole.
I think we could have endless fun creating embarrassing backstories for all the call signs in Top Gun.
Oh, probably.
Like,
I can't remember any of them.
I mean, Goose, that's relatively easy. Do
you want to save this for the Top Gun episode?
Oh, if we're doing a Top Gun episode, then yes, fair enough.
I feel like we should at some point. I know there's enough fix for it.
Yeah.
I think we were planning to after the film, it's just we never got round to it.
Yeah, that's other stuff kept cropping up, didn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do your Top Gun episode at some point.
Yeah, I do need an excuse to rewatch it. It's so 80s, but,
Because I had to watch it for our James Bond episode, because there was a crossover.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So, we can go back. Watch the second one at some point.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd like to watch the second one. It looks quite good.
So, the MILF tag.
Yes.
What we're here for.
I've put in MILF, and the list comes up, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
There are only... Well, there's a lot of BTS members in there.
There are a lot of BTS members that have a specific MILF tag.
Yeah, there is.
Which I do wonder about. If anyone here is a BTS fan and can explain why almost all the BTS members have their own MILF tag, please write in and explain. I'd love to know.
Oh boy. Okay, actually, there's a fic here called "Baby and Mummy: A Translation."
Okay.
Apparently, one of the MILFs is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You know what? I can see the appeal of turning Obi-Wan Kenobi into a MILF.
Oh, for God's sake!
That sounds funny.
I will post it. It does involve parent and child incest, but
I mean, I'm just imagining Ewan McGregor with you know how Gandalf's big naturals became a thing for a while.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning.
There was
a brief running meme of Gandalf's big naturals where they just gave Gandalf 2 large jugs and most of it Ian McKellen, but occasionally drawn versions of Gandalf, and it's exactly the same. He's just Gandalf's got big naturals,
I see.
I can see Obi-Wan Kenobi's big naturals being a similar thing, where they've just sort of taken Ewan McGregor and they've just given him 2 large jugs.
Oh boy.
So, I'm assuming that's what's happened.
The Lord of the Rings was already captivating enough without that.
No, kind of just jiggling along as he walks. Because there's a lot of walking in those books, and indeed films. And the idea of Gandalf just sort of bouncing each time. And just no one wanting to acknowledge it. Yeah, okay, I'll add to my prediction. I want to see some MILF Gandalf in here as well.
I reckon that'll be in there somewhere.
I hope so.
Oh boy.
Well, I suppose he'd be Gilf Gandalf, considering his age.
Yeah, I think he would. Okay, let's have a look. Here we go. So, wait, why is? Oh yeah, no, it's okay. I'm all right.
I'm seeing a lot of Harry Potter in here as well.
Yeah, there is. Let's have a look here. In fact, yeah, I just clicked on the tag again, and one's come up called Harry Potter and the OnlyFans Club.
And the OnlyFans Club.
Yes, it's 90,000 words.
I can't imagine many wizards know about OnlyFans.
Well, the summary is, in this story, all the famous characters from the Harry Potter universe have ventured into the world of OnlyFans, a platform for exclusive content sharing. So,
Why does that read like an advert? Like the way you said that. OnlyFans, a place for exclusive content sharing. Join now, and it just sort of.
Well, I suppose it is. Yeah,
Oh, God.
I suppose it is. I'm terribly sorry.
No,
yeah.
that's not on you. That's the author. I'm just wondering, are they sponsored?
Now that would be a turn up.
Is this just an advert?
I mean, to be fair, it is 90,000 words is pretty prolific, I suppose. But yeah, tags are. Oh, apparently Lily Evans is the MILF, or Lily Potter. So Harry's mum.
I can't actually remember what she looks like.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't. It's been a while since I watched the Harry Potter films or read the books.
Oh well.
There is a hell of a lot of Harry Potter here.
So much Harry Potter.
Yeah. And there's a lot.
I'm seeing the Top Gun though in here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Bradley's mum.
I can't.
There's something weird going on. Bradley is Rooster.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's got ABO's dynamics. This is basically just Stacy's mum by the Fountains of Wayne if the guy also wanted to get railed by Stacy. So it's Stacy's mum but with Futanari and presumably pegging in there.
Right, okay.
I'll post that. Hang on. Here you go.
Let's have a look, and then afterwards I have one to share with you, because this one's pretty comprehensive, to be fair.
Comprehensive mill.
Right, here we go. Bradley's mum. An obscene amount of your mum jokes, just how we like it.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
Bradley puffed up his chest, spiking up alpha pheromones at the sight of his mum.
Oh, is it an ABO thing?
Else. It's also ABO. I probably should have led with that, shouldn't I?
Shit, okay, yeah, it is. There's the tag. I see. Oh, man.
You know what? It's rare to see women in an ABO fic.
It is, yeah, it is. It's usually all male all the time.
So shout out to author Leo Hunt for remembering to include women.
Yeah, in the sort of
in the ABO dynamics.
Wonderful weirdness that is the ABO dynamic universe.
I'm not sure if she has a penis, though. I'm skimming through to find out.
I see.
It seems likely.
Right, I will share this because this is a list of one-shots.
Okie doke.
Starring Milfs. There are a few of them which we
Fictional Milf one-shots.
Yep, fictional Milf one-shots.
Mm-hmm.
By Lyses Roses. Okay, so the ones we would recognise. Wanda Maximoff, which is from WandaVision, I'm guessing.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe in general.
Yep.
He's the Scarlet Witch.
I see. Yep, Narcissa Malfoy. Larissa Weems, of course.
Yep.
Bellatrix Lestrange, forgot about that. Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Helena. Mm-hmm. So, you know how... I don't know if you get like this, but for me, I always associate an actor with the thing I saw them in first. Like, for example, if someone says Tim Curry to me, I don't think, oh, the guy from Rocky Horror, or the guy from... what else has Tim Curry been in?
He was in Home Alone. No, he was in Home Alone 2.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
He's done so many great things. Prolific actor. I think of him as the man from Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Because that's what I saw him first. For Helena Bonham Carter, that is, the love interest in Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
Because that's what I saw her in first. She was Lady Tottington.
She was.
Who, in, the big film, The Were-Rabbit.
Curse of the Were-Rabbit. And to be fair, probably worthy of the list.
Exactly. Okay, so we were both into Lady Tottington. Got it. That plasticine wench.
It is really strange. I mean, I don't... so sometimes I associate them with what I first saw them in, but for some reason I always associate Tim Curry with Command and Conquer, even though I've never played the fucking game.
He's so good at Command and Conquer. Spy.
I mean, he is, but that's literally the only cutscene I've seen with him in, and I associate, that bloke from Command and Conquer, which probably wasn't his finest hour.
I don't know. He seemed like he was having a good time, and that's all you really want from acting, right?
Oh, yeah. I suppose this is true. So
I do feel like an actor having a good time is kind of, it can redeem a really bad film. If you can tell that actor is giving 150% and having the time of their life,
yeah,
it can often save the film. Like how Tim Curry has saved Command and Conquer. Anyway, let's look at these MILFs. Lady Dimitrescu's in here.
Yeah, she is.
Morticia Adams.
Yeah, Morticia Adams and Larissa Weems and the Reader.
Excellent.
I think we should maybe send that to Grace.
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it because I still want to know who her favourite MILF is.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we can wait for now.
So yeah,
But yes, we will.
That is, some of the, some of the fictional MILFs that we recognise.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh boy! Oh, I've just noticed something.
Okay.
One of the MILFs is Jennifer Honey.
Who's Jennifer Honey?
I.e. Miss Honey from the 1996 film starring Danny DeVito, Matilda.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, that's a blast from the past.
I'm going to have to remind myself what Miss Honey looks like.
Sort of conventionally attractive, long hair teacher.
So, the last time I saw Matilda, I was not of a formative age to find teachers attractive.
Okay.
But the tables have turned. Now I am. And you know what? Yeah, she's quite pretty.
Yeah, so there it is. That's a blast from the
Solid
past.
choice.
I haven't seen Matilda in years.
Mm-hmm. Me neither.
So, right, let's have a look at what's going on here.
I have a different flavour of MILF that Grace would appreciate.
Okay.
Here. This is Man, I Love Fish.
Oh, boy.
By Champ Sissy. It's Genshin Impact. I don't know enough about Genshin Impact to go into this. I just thought the title was really funny. And while Grace isn't here, I wanted to get a quick one in about the fish stuff.
Yeah, a quick dig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fishmen. Or fishwomen.
When Lie's famous fishing company hosts a week-long tournament, Childe immediately signs up, showing up to the event in a silly, suggestive skirt. Lumen takes...
A silly, suggestive shirt.
Shirt. You're right. Lumen takes notice right away.
Let's
look. Yeah, I'm Googling Childe.
I'm just having a look to see what the shirt was. Let's have a look.
Oh, Childe from Genshin Impact is a bloke, I think.
Okay.
It's very hard to tell in Genshin Impact, I'll be honest.
Oh, I see. Right, I see where the MILF has come from.
He's just wearing a fishing shirt, isn't he?
Yeah, he's wearing a fishing shirt with the word MILF and then Man, I Love Fish written underneath it.
So no MILFs?
No MILFs.
Have I been lied to?
Yeah, on the internet, again, yes.
This keeps happening to me. I wish people would just agree. No lies on the internet. Honesty only. It'll make life so much easier.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got one here. This must be rare in this fandom.
Okay.
So this is called Bella for Breakfast by... Now, Nick, you've read Dune. Why don't you try and pronounce that name?
The Kwisatz Haderach.
Kwisatz Haderach, yeah. Which is the name for... I think it's Traitor or Abomination or something like that from Dune.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's what they call Paul. This is Esme Cullen. This is Esme Cullen with Bella.
I see.
And it makes me think, it's quite surprising we didn't find anything in the DILF episode for the dad in Twilight.
Right, okay.
Because I have it on good authority. He's a bit of a DILF.
Well, he's...
And by good authority, I mean I'm not blind. He kind of is a bit of a DILF.
I see. You can, appreciate the male form.
I mean, I'll show you. Hang on.
Well, we did read that fic for Fanfics and Chill about him and the rest of the Cullen's fucking Bigfoot.
Carlisle Cullen.
Yeah, end obvious plug, but there we go.
Exactly. But yeah. Go listen to Fanfics and chill. It's very funny.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
There you go.
Okay, let's have a look.
I've posted both Carlisle and his wife, Esme.
Carlisle Cullen.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, he's a bit of a DILF.
I can see it. I can see why people would be into Carlisle Cullen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Likewise, she, bit of a MILF.
Yeah.
There you go. That's our Twilight knowledge for the day.
Oh, actually, brief tangent, because I'll forget otherwise. I have a picture to show you, which...
Okay. Is it relevant?
Honestly, it's relevant to Twilight, yes.
Okay.
You're going to fucking love this.
Okay.
And it can be yours for the low price of $420. Let me just try and fucking technology again. I know what I'll do.
Okay.
There we go. It's going in Smash or Pass because I've no idea where else to put it, but there it is.
Just a picture of you, Edward and Milf. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. So, it's rare that I say this. I think I could paint better than that.
For the for the listeners' benefit, this
for
is
the listeners. This is going in the show notes, or possibly the thumbnail.
This is a bad painting of Bella and Edward naked in a field of flowers. If I can just draw your attention to the description,
to the 8 nipples that he has.
It's an artistic depiction of Edward and Bella's ghastly love set in a field of wild dreams designed as flowers. Set your world on fire and emit the undeniable lust these two have for one another. For $420.69 respectively.
Oh.
Honestly, if I had $420 to spend on what is effectively a shitpost, I would be buying that and leaving it in somebody's house.
You're welcome to leave that in my house. It can go next to my Kim Jong-un painting.
Excellent.
Oof. So, you didn't get very far with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, did you?
No. Like, other things kept getting in the way.
That's fair. That happens. So, there is... I suppose the best thing to call it is it's a fan projection on his personality. Do you know who Kakyoin is?
No.
Okay. So Kakyoin is it's Jotaro's best friend.
Okay.
So I've posted in Smash or Pass a picture of Kakyoin. Because he didn't really have a personality, the fandom kind of projected one onto him.
Okay.
And that personality is he's really into MILFs.
I see.
So, with that context, with that background, I present to you the fic Operation MILF.
Operation MILF.
Operation MILF is there. It's by Evilicious. It is a JoJo Bizarre Adventure fic. It is the story of Kakyoin. The relationship is Kakyoin/mums.
Just mums, just all of them.
Yeah. The MILF Hunter is on a mission, and it'll take more than a team of highly qualified special agents to stop him.
Honestly, like, it sounds like he's got one of those t-shirts which sort of like cringy 17, 18-year-olds wear when they go out on the town for the first time. The ones that say MILF Hunter.
Do people do that?
Well, it's always like you see in those American movies, there's always some fucking douchebag with, like, sunglasses and stuck-up hair and a backward snapback, and he's usually got a lot of obscene t-shirts.
Huh. I hadn't really thought about it.
So, yeah, but there we go.
I just want to read the line. Tonight, the MILF Hunter's gonna wreck some homes. End of scene.
Oh, boy.
The MILF Hunter is on the move again. And according to some intel he let slip, his next target is former apprentice agent Holly Cujo. That's best if we all stick up. That Japanese son of a bitch! Joseph Joestar banged his fist against the stainless steel. So yeah, he's out to bang Joseph's daughter.
Much like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, this looks like a wild fucking ride.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is. That's wild.
You should finish JoJo, incidentally, so we can do an episode on it.
I should, you're right.
Or at least get to the end of Stardust Crusaders, so we can talk about all the Dio stuff.
Yeah, I do need to get back to it.
Mm-hmm. Though my personal favourite is part 4, so maybe watch that one afterwards too.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's worth a look.
We'll see what happens.
Excellent.
Right, let's...
The fandoms... Okay, Nick, if you could think of one fandom that is desperate for MILFs, who would you say?
One fandom that's desperate for MILFs?
Yes. The most frustrated about the lack of dateable MILFs.
Stardew Valley.
I, of course, I'm referring to Stardew Valley, which has just appeared in my list. This is milk-drinking, ball-smashing, Mark Zuckerberg-looking, cock-loving, Elon Musk-fucking head-ass. A story of lust, revenge, Mr. Key porn. Also, the best thing I've probably ever written, by Hack Yeem Fuck Yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay. I just want to...
Oh, this is dark.
Yeah, it also stars Peter Griffin and Marge Simpson, apparently.
Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. So it does. Is Marge the MILF? She's the only female character listed.
I think...
Oh, female player, too.
Yeah, I think that it's... I think they're basically mentioned. So...
Got you. Other tags include Thought Patrol, Freeform. What is the Thought Patrol?
I don't know.
Is that who Pink Floyd said we don't need?
We don't need no Thought Patrol. Apparently so, yes.
Mr. Key tries to make the farmer drink his milk in the Skull Caverns and on the Ginger Island several times. His dancing snakes are used as bondage, and I included all his canon dialogue to spice it up. This may be the best smut I've ever written if you're into non-con fics, otherwise not for you. After the long red flag smut part, I literally go insane and had a bunch of crack stuff because it was 2 a.m. and I was hyped up because I was listening to Alvin and the Chipmunks' Merry Christmas Special soundtrack, brackets, in June.
June, I see.
This is from my overhyped insane bitch hyperfixation, some controversial smut in summer holidays era. Hope you enjoy.
I think, yeah, this looks like a wild ride.
Nick, you beat Stardew Valley. Who is Mr. Key?
Right, okay, so Mr. Key, he's this mysterious man in a hat and a trench coat who just sort of, like, shows up. Like, he's got a casino in the desert. But, like, he's there when you get to level 100 of the mines, and it's like he hands you some mysterious snake milk which has special powers that you drink, and, you know, it makes you... I can't remember the effect, but it has, like, a positive effect on your character.
Okay.
You know, like the gain of power. I don't know if it's, like, more energy or more health or something like that. You know.
Got you.
He's the MILF, isn't he? Or is he?
I don't know. I think he might be. I think the farmer might be the MILF, I'll be honest.
So...
Maybe we read this.
So basically...
I'll keep it on the back burner.
Yeah, fair enough. But basically, we still don't get to date Robin.
No.
Yeah, who is Carpentry MILF. If you...
Alas.
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly.
This is something Grace and I talked about, and on a separate time where you weren't here. Farming games always have really good MILFs, and you can't date them.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Because Rune Factory, which is one of Grace's favourite games, and I've played enough of them to know, all the best characters are all the MILFs, and you can't date any of them. And I know that fandom is very upset about that.
100%.
In fact, everyone I've spoken to about Rune Factory has just said, I'm so angry you can't date the MILFs at some point. So...
how many Rune Factory games are there now?
5, I want to say.
And
there are 5 numbered ones. There might be spin-offs.
They still don't let you date the MILFs.
No.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Bastards.
They have a narrative and they want to stick to it.
Bastards.
Anyway,
Nick, I've got one for you as someone who knows more about music than me.
Okay.
This is Jotaro Kujo joins Jotaro Kujo fucking joins Radiohead.
Joins Radiohead, I see.
Fucking joins Radiohead.
The summary: in 1999, Tom York, lead singer of Radiohead, gets hit by a truck and dies, leaving Radiohead without their frontman. There's only one man who could top Tom York's charming stage finesse and creativity, and that's Jotaro Kujo, apparently.
Yeah.
And the notes are literally just, okay, I took a bunch of edibles last night, and I'm guessing this is the result.
Good. So, how much do you know about Jotaro Kujo?
Oh, not a right lot.
He's very... So, Araki mentioned at one point, Jotaro Kujo's character, his whole personality is based on Clint Eastwood.
Right, okay.
But he is like a 16-year-old boy. However, he's a 16-year-old boy in the JoJo universe, so he's big.
Yeah, so he'll be ripped as
like
fuck.
He's a brick shithouse, and everyone's like, "Oh no, he's only 16." How? That's the largest man I've seen.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Can you just explain this tag for me?
Okay.
First gay Latina convicted felon mayor of Palm Beach, Florida, Hermes Costello.
Yeah. So Hermes is a character from Part 6.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a gay Latina convicted felon. I don't know if she ever becomes the mayor of Palm Beach, Florida, because I didn't finish Part 6. But
maybe she does then.
It wouldn't surprise me. Part 6 is the one set entirely in a women's prison.
Right, okay. I see.
Which I can't help but feel was a challenge set by Araki by himself to come up with the one setting where he can't draw attractive men.
I see.
And he gets like one chapter in before he adds a trans man who's been put in a women's prison into the manga so he can continue drawing a buff man in this women's prison. Yeah.
Oh boy.
He didn't last long. Like,
we need to...
I'm going to do a chapter, no beautiful boys. Do it. And he just fucking fails.
Do you think it was maybe like the studio saying, we need more relatable female characters? And then it's like, I know, we'll set in a women's prison.
Force him to write a women's prison.
Yeah, we'll force him to write around the confines of a women's prison. And he got through the first sort of, chapter or paragraph or whatever it is, and then he looked down and he thought, nah, this is bullshit.
No,
I can't do this.
I need more beautiful boys.
I need to stick to my truth, and yeah.
I mean, I showed you that famous interview with him, right?
I don't think you have. No.
There was a Golden Wind. He was being interviewed about Golden Wind, which is part 5, and he was telling the interviewer just about the story, and he was saying it's a story of a group of boys getting together, like doing their thing, and the interviewer goes, "There are women in this one too, right?" And he goes, "This isn't about them." He's got a one-track mind.
Yep, fair enough.
It's like there's beautiful, but there's also beautiful women, right? It's like, it's not about them. This is always about the beautiful women.
Yeah. This is not the story that I want to. I want to tell.
His story is beautiful boys going on adventure, a bizarre adventure, if you will. Anyway, right, what else we got?
Oh boy. Let's have a look.
Oh, I've got someone who's definitely projecting the dream, and God bless him. This is probably my dream too.
Okay.
This is "Oh Shit, You're Alcina's Maid" by Gay Frog.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Fantastic username.
It is, yeah.
This is someone who gets a job as a maid in Castle Dimitrescu.
Will the girl get the maid job and survive it in the Cookie Castle Dimitrescu? Read to find out.
Inspired by Alcina Goes to Your High School.
Okay, so we can read that one as well, I guess. That
is Lady Dimitrescu. Crack. I took liberties with her biology, and there's some Twilight references because I'm cultured. Damn right you are.
Oh, fantastic.
Crack. Hang on. So the additional tags. Crack. Crack fic. For example, Alcina's titty and bum cracks are bigger than this fic. Capcom, how dare you make me a monster fucker.
Or monster fucky.
Also characters. We have Alcina Dimitrescu, we have Rita, and Anna Kendrick is there too.
Anna Kendrick is there too? I see.
I guess that's part of the Twilight references, because as Anna Kendrick likes people to forget, she was in Twilight.
Was she?
Yeah.
This sort of shows how little I have seen of Twilight.
She was the best friend
Right, I see.
in the first one. I don't think she comes back because she starts to get bigger roles by then.
Yeah.
But this was sort of on the cusp of being famous. Anna Kendrick was in Twilight.
Right, okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I think this might be a fun one to fanfics and chill. I'm just going to read this paragraph, this paragraph verbatim, if that's okay.
Okay.
You take a bite from your spoon, or sip from your spoon, and look up to judge other students as one does. But your vision is filled with white for like 10 seconds. It's someone walking past your table, but they're so fucking dummy thick it's taking a while. Eventually you see it's a woman that looks like a flapper from the 20s. You're reminded of the Great Depression. Tears fill your eyes. The entire school thinks you're weird now and doesn't want to interact with you. Which is great. I don't have to write more characters. Thank you, your name, for being a loser. I appreciate it. Makes my work less exhausting.
Fantastic.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I could see this being good.
This is...
I'll line this up to... We're going to get a backlog at this rate, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
We still need to finish the one we started.
You become very horny. You flutter your gay eyelashes at the woman. She pegs the teacher harder in response.
What?
We stand good communication.
I guess so.
Oh, for God's sake! Yeah. I'll back out of this. We'll find out what's going on at a later date.
Yeah.
Who is this? There's a lot of original characters.
I guess there's not enough MILFs out there, so they've started... Oh, hang on, is it original characters who fall in love with MILFs?
No, it's original characters who fall in love with MILFs and the MILFs as well.
Oh. I can get behind that.
Oh, wait a sec. We found one.
Okay.
This is Running by Chaos Smutty Toast. This is a Robin and original female character, Vic, from Stardew Valley.
Ah, that Robin.
Yep, we found one.
I was thinking Batman and for a while, and I was wondering what was going on. But by K as Smutty.
I think it's Chaos Smutty Toast, or Kaya's Smutty Toast.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. I was reading K as Mutty Toast, and I realized that doesn't work. And yeah, it took me a couple of goes. I'm sorry.
So yeah, here it is. Robin is in desperate need of change, and Pelican Town's new farmer might just be what she needs. Eventual smut. Robin X female player.
We villainized Demetrius in this household.
Demetrius is her scientist husband. Yes.
Oh, is he an arsehole?
Yes, a lot of people sort of perceive him as that way.
Okay.
He's your typical sort of brain box. Enjoys showing off his intelligence, and sometimes it comes across as a little bit patronising.
Oh,
you know.
I see.
Yeah, not many people like Demetrius.
And the author doesn't have a medical background, so I'm guessing they just wing it with the science, which is what I like to see.
Excellent.
Like, too many people get hooked on the idea of having to write real science, and
no, just wing it. Yeah, it's
just
fine.
wing it.
We don't
Make
care. We don't care that bodies don't work that way.
If I'm watching a medical drama and someone's dying because they don't have enough salt, I don't care. Like, just keep going.
Yeah, just do it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's...
Top tip for every writer out there: no one cares if the science is accurate.
Oh, absolutely. This is why the first Fast and the Furious movie was so good.
Why all Fast and the Furious films are good. None of them follow science.
Yeah.
Well, they launch a car into space at one point, Nick.
But this was the thing. Like, even the car talk is utterly bollocks. You know.
I need to finish Fast and Furious.
Oh, like even
or indeed watch more of them, because they are loopy.
They are. I mean, it even went back to the beginning. Like, none of the car talk is even remotely, accurate.
So I've just got this image of Vin Diesel. Hey, how many horses in that car? Oh, 50. Nice. I might watch them in reverse.
Oh, so it
like start with the most recent one and just watch them get progressively more grounded. I think that could be a fun experience.
Yeah, until the Toretto gang are just
suddenly they're just stealing races. VHS players, right?
Yeah,
that was the first one.
That was it. Yeah, stealing VHS players from a truck and just having street races on the side.
start with them going to space and then just walk it backwards. Wait, was the space one the most recent one? Did they? I think they may have got weirder from there.
Yeah, quite possibly, to be fair. But they were always not really grounded in reality.
I'm pretty sure someone told me Rome gets nuked at one point.
Oh, that must have been in the later ones, because I've watched up to Tokyo Drift, which is the third. I also watched...
you're so far behind.
Yeah,
they're on like 11 at this point.
Oh yeah. I also watched Fast 7 because of course it's got the tribute to Paul Walker in it. So
Okay, that must have been a leap for you, going from 3 to 7.
It was. I was watching the rest of the film like, what the fuck happened?
Who are you?
Yeah, make it like street race. Make them street race again. I don't want to see this.
Look, I know it's all interchangeable buff men, but please have some consistency.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
Nick, do you want to just come around and just do Fast and Furious, like all 10 for a weekend? Just no sleep, just Fast and Furious movies.
No sleep till Fast 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which wasn't called Fast 10 Your Seatbelts, which is a wasted potential.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. Disappointed.
Well, I have something that'll cheer you up.
Okay, go on.
This is called Rose, Thorn and Melodies. It is a fic based on My Immortal.
Oh boy, okay. Who's the MILF?
Her name is Ariana Erahaha Silverdove Seagull.
I see. That's the MILF.
Now, I'm not familiar enough with the lore of My Immortal to know if that's a real character. I suspect it is. But Ariana Erahaha Silverdove Seagull is the MILF.
Oh no, it's by the looks of things, it's set in the future.
Ah.
Yeah, like the notes say, don't worry, I'll do the math for you. Ebony's 32, Ariana is 30.
Okay.
Delia is 11
We're going to pen
because
that
I
4
said
years
so.
pass. Okay.
Vampire Queen story. I think we need to go back and have a look at the lore of... Hang on a minute, the web series.
Yes.
Is there more My Immortals?
There is a web series based on the fic My Immortal.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh yeah, someone adapted it.
I have a thing to go have a look at.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
15 years after graduating. Oh, sorry, I failed to mention, this is by XX Fallen Angel X, brackets, Leia 49653.
Fucking edgy as fuck name.
I love the touch that they forgot one of the X's. I'd like to think that's on purpose. That really, it adds to it.
Yeah.
Like, that's good.
That's all those edgy people that you used to add on MSN. You know, well, your friends, but not really your friends, but the people you saw at school.
Lie. That was both of us.
That was both of us, and that was both of that was our friendship group as well. There were a lot of people who did that. We
all did.
Yeah.
No one's actually. You know who didn't? Grace, because she didn't have MSN Messenger.
Ah, yeah.
But if she did, she probably would have done.
Was she too young for that? Or
kind of.
Yeah.
It was too young and sort of limited on technology in the same way I was growing up. So she was late to a couple of technology parties, and MSN Messenger was one of them.
Oh man, she missed out.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, they were the good old days. Closest thing to a childhood we had.
Mm. Do you use Teams at your work?
No.
Okay. It's sort of our inter-office equivalent of MSN Messenger. It's functionally identical to Discord, but it's got like a business layout.
Right.
And I always get so tempted because you can edit your username in Microsoft Teams, but the whole company can see it. So if the CEO ever Googles me, they will get that username, and I'm not sure I want that, but I'm always very tempted to change it to something like XX Killer James XX.
Do it
and write some, because you have a bio bit as well. And I could write some edgy song lyrics in there, and like, yeah.
Honestly, do it, you coward.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to lose my job over that.
Actually, I do have to use Teams for a work course.
Oh, there you go.
So I may put something like Rover Taken in my username.
Oh boy. Well, good luck with that. I've got to the end of Milf and Cracked. Milf and Crack. I don't know what else to search.
Milf and Crack.
Yeah.
Right. Let's To be fair, I'm sort of going off literally the tag just MILF and just seeing what's coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and modify that.
Here we go.
There are no fics about Milf Gandalf. However, let's try Gandalf's. I want Gandalf's big naturals.
Oh boy.
Nothing for big naturals.
Nothing.
No, not in the additional tags anyway.
Somebody must be writing that, surely.
I'd have thought so, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
I see.
Right, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna put Gandalf in the tags, and then big titty, and hopefully,
Gandalf and large breasts.
yeah, let's do that. Large breasts. Oh, this takes me back to being 13, just typing in large breasts into Google, and you know what? And yeah, hang on, fuck it. Let's just see most popular large breasts character. This is what happens when Grace isn't here.
It just degenerates into the fucking
sort by kudos.
primeval response that.
Oh, and you know what? Grace would have loved to know that the most popular fic with just by searching large breasts is a Thor fic because she loves Thor. It's Thor/Loki.
Oh, which one of them's got the large breasts?
I'm about to find out. The fic is called Till Nothing Remains Except... Hang on, I can't read it from Discord. The fic is called Till Nothing Else Remains Except the Fires From Which I Came by Underground Valentine. That's a lovely name. It's Loki. Loki's got the big titties.
I see.
And you know what? That's accurate to Nordic mythology.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, are you not aware of Loki, the shapeshifter, who briefly became a female horse to distract a male horse?
I mean, sort of.
Okay.
Okay, so they're not human titties then, are they?
I mean, I think he's become a woman as well occasionally.
Right, I see.
With big titties. Thor has definitely dressed up as a woman with big titties.
Oh.
But that was very much him in drag rather than like changing his gender.
Right, I see.
But yeah, Loki is in fact a MILF because he has 4 kids that he gave birth to as a she.
Oh boy, that
yeah.
Greek mythology is insane.
Because that's not Greek mythology; it's Norse
Oh,
mythology.
Norse mythology. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's the
Greek
one.
mythology is also insane. Don't get me wrong. They're not getting out of this unscathed. But in this particular case, it's not their fault.
I do quite like how the various sort of mythologues around the world, they're all batshit insane.
Oh yeah.
Like, they are, well, nearly all batshit insane.
Actually, get the ending. Don't say that. Jesus Christ.
What?
All religions batshit insane. That's
No, not religions. Not religions.
Jesus, we're gonna get cancelled.
Oh boy. No, like not religions, but like some of the stories behind them are just.
They get up to some ants. I know what you mean.
Yeah, they get up to. It's not insane to follow them, but it's like you read about the events which are happening, and it's like, whoa, that's fucking amazing, or that's fucking weird, or that's
Pretty much every story in Greek mythology starts with Zeus was too horny, and that led to a disaster.
Just an entire summary of one branch of mythology in 2 lines.
Mm-hmm. It all comes back to Zeus not being able to keep it in his pants.
Yeah, god damn it, Zeus.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Right. Back to MILFs.
Yes.
Back to the MILF.
Okay, so second Stardew Valley one is Caroline, apparently.
Okay.
So
remind me who Caroline is.
Caroline is the wife of Pierre, the general store owner, the mother of who I usually romance, which is Abigail. Because, as Stardew Valley's only alt girl.
Of course, that makes sense.
But yeah, this is Her Forbidden Tea by Reliabo. The summary is, trapped in an unsatisfying marriage, Caroline fell to the advances of the farmer. A night of forbidden passion made her remember the feeling of love.
That sounds wholesome.
Yeah, Caroline also somebody you can't romance.
And Pierre, apparently not great, according to this, because there is the tag Pierre bashing.
Yeah, everybody likes to bash Pierre. Like you'll sell him something, and when he sells it on, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I grew this and I did this," and he takes credit for your work basically.
That sounds like a bastard, I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh. So I've gone for MILF in title now.
Okay,
And this is where I'm starting to see the BTS fix come in.
I see.
For example, I have Bored Lonely MILF in Your Area by Go Demarcus, brackets, KLT Jupiter. Embark on this journey as a repressed MILF, Kim Seo-kyun, throws away all his morals for 3 college boys. And the 3 college boys are all members of BTS.
I
see. I think so is Kim.
Right.
We don't know enough about BTS to actually go into these.
No, we don't. We do need to do a...
Someone needs to sit down and just learn the BTS fandom. Like, from cover to cover. Like, all of the references, all of the lore, listen to all of their music. And, sorry, Nick, it's going to have to be you.
I know you have spoken to me about this before.
Out of the 3 of us, who is the funniest person that could be a BTS fan? I think it's you.
This is true.
So, do it.
I will see if I have time.
You've got plenty of time to listen to all of BTS.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is, most time I spend listening to music is at work, right? Now, I sit in the department with a couple of people who are into, like, drum and bass, but they're also into people like Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga and stuff like that.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Lady Gaga, very good.
Yeah, but 100%. But I think maybe BTS would get the piss ripped out of me, basically.
Okay, this is what headphones were invented for.
Yeah, that's true, but then I won't be able to hear the phone ring.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
I could have one in, I suppose.
Hear me out. Oh, no, your CD player's broken in your car, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's still got that mashup CD in it that I can't get out now, so it's just part of the car.
You're welcome. One day you're going to sell that car, someone's going to get my mashup CD and think, what the fuck was going on?
Yeah, what the fuck was he listening to when his CD player broke irreparably?
And how does he have such good taste?
Yeah.
Shame. I was going to say, we could just get you some BTS CDs and just listen to them on the way to work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do have Spotify.
Oh, there you go.
And a little dongle which sort of broadcasts my music on a radio frequency so I can pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Get that done.
I will see.
Actually,
what
as an aside, while we're talking about car music, I briefly this weekend I tried to modernize my car driving habits because I've always gone for CDs. I found out last week my car can actually do Bluetooth connected to my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I could have just been playing music from my phone the whole time.
It is a lot easier, yeah.
I tried it, and it sucks.
Really?
Like, all the music coming from my phone, it didn't have bass at all.
You see, that's strange, because I've never really had a problem with that, even through Bluetooth, you know.
Yeah, but then I plugged... After that drive, I was like, oh, that was rubbish. I'm just going to plug in an aux cord.
Yeah.
So I did. Playing the same music, it actually had the bass.
That's odd.
But then if I plug it in through the aux cord, I can't use the buttons on the car to like move the music back and forth. I have to do it on my phone, which is bad.
Well,
so
yeah, this is it.
I've gone back to CDs. I've just burned another CD. So I'm staying in the past.
Oh boy. So usually what I do is I've got Spotify, as you know. And I have just built a big old playlist with all my favourite songs chucked into it. It's several days long at this point, and I just put that on anytime I want to go for a drive somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I could do, but I like a curated playlist. You know, I like to know what's going to come up next.
I see. Well, you can do that in Spotify as well.
I'm weirdly low-tech about things like this.
Okay, fair enough. I will stop shilling for Spotify, because we're not sponsored. Not yet.
We are on Spotify. There's a good chance you're listening to us through them.
Yeah, we are on Spotify, but we're not sponsored yet.
We're not sponsored.
Spotify, if you're listening,
I don't think anyone would want to sponsor through us.
I mean, you never know.
That's true. Right, back to MILFs is a phrase I love saying. We should. Persona 5. Me and the MILF I pulled by being an unsupervised minor.
Okay.
This is... Oh, it's not. Oh, shit. I thought this was going to be the canon relationship between the Persona 5 protagonist and his teacher, but that's not it.
Oh, okay.
They've aged up and gender flipped someone by the looks of things.
Yeah, once again, warning for the age gap.
It's Akechi and Akira.
Dubious consent.
Which is the protagonist and his token yaoi bait.
Right, I see.
Only one of them's been aged up.
I see.
35-year-old lawyer Goro Akechi, broke, bitter, miserable, attends a party in the countryside in the hopes of being hired by the Kurusu's real estate company. He meets their teenage son in the process and promises to do anything for an introduction. Yes, anything.
Oh, it's male.
Yeah.
Then who's the MILF?
Minor I'd like to fuck?
Yeah, possibly.
I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
That's not a good version of MILF. I don't endorse that.
No, this is it.
Oh, I think I endorse this, though. So this fic, I'll post it once I read the full title. This is, my plans to take over the city were impeded considerably because I got butt-fucked really hard by my MILF magical girl mum's fat futanari cock by Sex the Hex.
Now that's a title.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you ever just look at something and you're like, I can't even fully process this. I need to just say it all out loud to understand what's going on.
Yeah, I think this needs to be.
My plans to take over
further.
the city were impeded. It's like a modern day anime title, to be honest, because I don't know if you noticed, anime titles are getting out of hand.
Yeah, I have noticed that they have been getting longer and longer and longer as of late.
Yeah, this reads like a modern day anime title. And you know what? Get better at this, anime. Normal titles again, please. Death Note, fantastic. 2 words.
Yeah.
That's all you need. I'll give my dear friend Nogatan gets a pass because that's a very funny name. But yeah, 2 words or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's 3. You've got it covers everything.
Pokemon.
We don't need I was off to another world and my mum was there and I've got powers. You know, all the bullshit titles.
Yeah,
Stop it.
Yeah, this is it. Just like Pokemon. Perfect.
Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Naruto.
Sailor Moon. 2 words.
Yeah,
perfect.
Naruto is about a bloke called Naruto.
Yeah.
Jobs
Cowboy. Bebop. Everything you need.
Yeah, One Piece.
Let's pull up some dumb anime titles just so I have something to point at.
Okay,
so
yeah,
we can roast these.
Actually, yeah, we will bow out with these. Let's have a look. This is the 25 most ridiculous anime titles in history.
It's okay, Nick. I can just go through the Isekai list.
Okay.
Because that's the genre who's got a problem. So, we have a man with 1,000 skills started to summon a beast in a different world. Come on, lads. You can do better than that.
Let's just call it Beast Summoner.
Beast Summoner.
Yeah.
Fucking great name. Banger.
Yeah, 100%.
As a reincarnated aristocrat, I use my appraisal skill to rise in the world.
Just
Aristocrat Adventures.
There
you go.
Or future past. You know, he's been reincarnated. Yeah.
Cheating my way through a different world with my tablet to live a comfortable life.
That, for fuck's sake.
Magic tablet. Call it.
Yeah,
call
magic
it
tablet. Yeah. Here's
JoJo's smartphone adventure.
If I don't successfully pick up 420 girls, I am going to die in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Just the pickup artist.
Yeah. Call that, Johnny Sin's Wild Ride.
Oh, do you love your mum and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Yes, I'm aware of that one. I'm surprised we didn't find it today. Easygoing territory defense by the optimistic lord. Production magic turns a nameless village into the strongest fortified city.
That was a mouthful.
Yeah.
Just call it tower defense. Job's a good one.
Tower defense. Job's a good one. Former vet lady has her engagement called off, but is very popular with the fluffies. I'm trying to see what else we got here. So I'm not even filtering. I'm just scrolling through list of isekai on Wikipedia. I came to another world as a jack of all trades and a master of none, to journey while relying on quickness. So, I realize I should have led with this. The genre isekai, right? It's the story of someone either dying or just going to a different world through reincarnation or like a Narnia portal. Narnia is technically an isekai.
Right, okay, I see. Yeah.
It's flooded with people going off to live in a video game and doing video game logic.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, right.
For that reason, I don't like it as a genre.
Yeah.
But the titles are ridiculous. Come on, guys. You can do it.
Like,
Shorten them.
all they've done is basically just put the summary into the title box.
Yeah.
And, like, here's a missed opportunity.
Okay.
World end, : what do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Just call it World End!
Called it World End, yeah.
It was so close!
Yeah.
Fucking defeat snatched from the jaws of victory. Like, do you know?
Oh, I'm so glad I introduced you to these.
Here's another. I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job. Yeah, fucking you and 7 billion other people. For fuck's sake.
Right, we should briefly... I've lost it now. We should briefly talk about the fact that it inspired this tangent. My plans to take over the city were impeded considerably because I got butt-fucked really hard by my MILF magical girl, Mum's fat foodinari cock.
Yeah, we better go back to that.
By Sex the Hex.
Yes.
4,000 words long.
The summary, thank God, is I think the title says it all.
Damn right it does.
Yeah.
So, no, never mind. There's parent-child incest. We're not talking about this. Get out of here.
For God's sake! I think like one of the funniest sections of this fucking podcast that we've done, and now we can't use it.
No, we're still using it. I think the listeners would understand if we got this far and realised, oh wait, no, we're not touching this because not okay with parent-child incest.
Yep, fair enough. Oh boy.
Okay, we're doing this without Grace, and we really should have Grace here for this.
Has she replied yet, by the way?
She does. I'm saving it for the end.
Okay, I see.
I have here, XXX, hot Asian MILF wet for cocky twink, exclusive director's cut. Is there an original that we can compare it to? Because I've learned anything from Blade Runner, it's the director's cut is not always the superior version.
No, like 100%, but like as somebody who used to be extremely single, I've seen too many titles like that.
That's a mood. I agree.
Yes.
Wait, were you Googling cocky twink?
No, I wasn't Googling cocky twink, but, you know.
Got you.
Okay, so, where's... It's the Untamed.
It is the Untamed. That's what I was like, Grace should be here for this.
Yeah, Grace should be here for this.
I'll send it to her later.
Hang on a minute. Alternate universe cultivational Pornhub.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I guess all the cultivationists are on. Honestly, Pornhub AU would be a good kind of genre to get into.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, if any aspiring authors are listening, Pornhub AU, where everything's written like it's in Pornhub.
So, yeah, this is water sports or whatever holding in your pee during sex is supposed to be tagged as.
I believe that's water sports.
Yeah, so it's kind of a piss fic, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see what else there is. And we can start. There's actually a lot coming from the Untamed from here.
What, even though one of the tags is MILF?
Yeah. I'll just pass these all on to Grace and she can weigh...
Oh.
Nick, you played Subnautica, right?
I did.
Oh, good. I didn't finish it. But the tag Leviathan class MILF.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, the name Leviathan class MILF by Diamond Queen 666.
I mean, the Sea Emperor does kind of have a nice voice.
Oh.
So, canonically female, because of course she's got eggs. So, I see.
Nice wholesome mind smut between a human and his 200-meter long Leviathan alien MILF girlfriend. Spoilers for Subnautica.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is all about the voice by the looks of things. I think it wasn't just you that was into the MILF. Sorry, the Sea Emperor Leviathan.
This has the potential to be a tentacle fic as well.
Oh. As I say, I never finished Subnautica.
Yeah, because like the Sea Emperor, much like the Sea Dragon, is like sort of tentacles from the waist down, if you like.
Well, I'm glad we found tentacles today. It's something we always kind of aim for, right? Or do they just find us?
Consenticles, no less.
Ah, the best kind.
So, yeah, there it is.
I didn't expect Subnautica.
No, I didn't expect Subnautica, but yeah, there we go.
Oh dear.
I guess you get big MILFs in every shape, size, and species by the looks of things.
Is that what we want to wrap up on? Are we... You know what, yeah. Let's wrap up. Nick. What have we learned today?
We've...
Oh, okay, sorry, one more thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
This is super interesting. I didn't expect this. So, this is a fic called M is for MILF
Okay.
by Library After Dark. This is Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
It's Leon S. Kennedy / reader.
The reader's the MILF.
The reader's the MILF.
Ah, you are the MILF. I am the MILF.
This is a fic from the MILF's perspective.
Okay.
Seducing young Leon S. Kennedy.
I guess somebody...
That's interesting.
You know, I guess somebody out there is into Leon, so...
Mate, so many people are into Leon. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, I'm willing to bet Leon's more popular than Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, probably so.
We'll find out one day, because I want to do a proper Resident Evil episode.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Leon's a popular man. In fact, let me just show you a picture of Leon, so you know what we're working with. There you go. I'll put him in Smash or Pass.
Okay.
So there's Leon in the most recent iteration.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like, you can tell he's what the ladies are into.
Yeah.
Like,
He's drawn a certain way.
yeah. I
Yeah.
like they've even put, like, the titty stretch in this more modern version. Like, his shirt is being stretched by his titties.
Yeah, stretched by his abs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go.
You're going to be reading a lot about Leon when we get to that episode.
Probably right, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is just a MILF goes to the police department and seduces Leon.
But from the perspective of the MILF, which is
From the MILF's perspective, yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting way around to do it. Yeah.
That's interesting. And then they bang.
As the conclusion of many of our fics, and then they bang.
And then they bang. Okay, what have we learned today?
Quite honestly, absolutely nothing. It was pretty much what we'd expected. And all we've done for the past
I can believe that.
All we've done for the past 2 hours is just, like, talk about tits, really.
I've learned once again, all three of us need to be present in order to form a responsible adult.
Yep, this is it. Because otherwise we just talk about tits and then Tumblr will cancel us.
Like,
so.
if it's just me and you, we're not responsible at all. If it's just me and Grace, we're not responsible at all.
Yeah.
If all three of us are here, for some reason that makes me the responsible adult. But only if that triangle of responsibility is formed.
Yeah.
I suspect if I left you and Grace on your own to record an episode, there would be no responsible adult.
Oh, 100%. I don't think we would talk about fanfic for the entirety of that episode.
I'd be curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not curious enough that I would edit it, though.
Fair enough.
Fucking hell. Okay. Any guesses? Final guesses on Grace's favourite MILF? Because she did reply to me while we recorded that.
I would put... If I were a betting man, I'd put at least a £5 on it being Weems.
You are wrong.
Really?
Yeah. And I was half right. It is a Hades character.
Okay.
But not the one I thought. It is, in fact, Nyx from Hades.
Right.
Who, I'll pull up a picture. That's her.
I can see it.
Yeah. Goddess of Night.
I can...
Very, very goth MILF.
I can absolutely see it.
The second wife of Hades. One of the wives of Hades.
Yeah.
Again, Greek mythology. Kinda fucked. But, yeah, solid choice, Grace.
Yeah.
I approve. Right, what else? What else have we learned? I think it's interesting that I don't think AO3 has gravitated to specific MILFs or MILVs, but in terms of DILFs, there are very consistent people that appear in that list.
Okay, so it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, whereas MILF, it's a very broad term. DILFs, they know who they like as being a DILF.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's my takeaway from this experiment that we have run.
Well, this experiment that we have been forced to run by our sort of, breakdown
Chaos.
of regular scheduling.
Oh,
There we
it's
go.
fine. I think this has been interesting. I hope this has been interesting for everyone who's been listening. If you have opinions, do write in to thefanshippingforecast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. We may explore more just tag episodes rather than fandoms because I think it's nice to mix things up a little.
I mean, we sort of settled on our format in year one and then didn't really change it. So, yeah,
Exactly.
it'd be nice to start experimenting a little bit now that we've all got less time and things going on.
Exactly.
So,
Though there are several fandoms we're covering that we will be doing in the near future.
oh, yeah.
So it's not gone for good
No.
because we've
no.
had some requests that we need to honour.
I think that basically what we're trying to say is we'll do what we want
We'll do what we want, yeah.
and we'll see what works.
Write in. If you disagree with what we're doing, write in. We may not agree with you. And we'll see. We'll honour anyone writing in.
Yeah, if you fancy an argument, join our Discord.
If you fancy a fight, write in. Yeah, you can also join our Discord. The invite link is in our Tumblr bio. You just have to hit the bit at the top and it comes up.
Yep.
I don't put it in the episodes just in case bots see it. That's kind of my reasoning.
Yeah, we don't want bots, but yeah.
Exactly.
You nice people, we absolutely do want.
We do like nice people. Okay. In fact, there's a lot of train talk in the Discord. If anyone wants more trains,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a separate section for you degenerates.
It sometimes happens.
Yeah.
Trains and
that's
aircraft,
fine.
and because sometimes it's just nice to post what you're doing, and usually I'm doing something relating to cars,
You're
trains,
doing
or
a train.
aircraft. Doing a train.
You heard it here first. Nick's doing a train.
Amazing.
Exactly. Right. I think that's all we have time for.
Yep.
Unless there's any last minute thoughts.
Absolutely
No.
not one in my head. I'm very
No
hungry.
thoughts at all. Head empty. Oh, I'm kind of hungry as well, so
Yeah.
I'm also going to disappear and make some food. Join us next time. Probably all three of us. Don't want to make that promise because I've been lied to before.
Hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Hope for the best, plan for the worst. And yeah, join us next time. We hope to see you soon. Take care.
Good night.
Be well. And good night.